Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corry, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Well, it may be getting frigid outside, but things are certainly starting to heat up here in the Joseph A. Massa Gymnasium at Warren Area High School, where tonight we have a District 10 Region 6 girls matchup. Sole possession of first place in the region on the line as the Villa Victors have traveled to Warren to take on the Lady Dragons. This is Allegheny Grill High School basketball on D9and10sports.com. And welcome into the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here in the Park Avenue Motorcar broadcast booth, again from Warren Area High School. Our game stream tonight brought to you as always by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And Andy, we should have a fantastic ball game here tonight. Two of the top teams in all of District 10 going at it.
Yep, we got some of the cream of the crop here tonight. It's funny, Brian, this is the second consecutive night that you'll have a battle of defending District 10 champions. Last night, Kennedy Catholic beat Cambridge Springs in a rematch. Well, not a rematch, but in the battle of the 1A and 2A champions last year. And tonight we get the 4A and 5A defending D10 champs. Of course, Villa went on to the state finals where they fell to Archbishop Wood. But yeah, two of the very best in District 10 here tonight, and we're in for a treat.
And, you know, District 10 has really belonged to the Victors for the better part of the last decade. They come into this game on a 37-game winning streak against District 10 opponents. 36 of those 37 games decided by double digits. In fact, the last time they lost to a District 10 opponent was right here on this court, February 4th, 2019, to the Lady Dragons. That was a game where Margot Lausenheiser had a big game for the Dragons. Emma Rollman had 17 points for the Dragons in that win. But that's the last time anybody in District 10 has really put a scare into the Victors, and it's certainly something that the Lady Dragons coming into this season had marked on their calendars. This was a game they wanted.
Yeah, this is a big game. Obviously, you know, it's different. These two teams have different classifications, but it's a big game in terms of you always want that feather in your cap of being a top team in the region, and that's what both these teams are fighting for here tonight. And for Warren, they've kind of come full circle, right? With Riley Childress and Emma Rollman were freshmen on that team, the last team in District 10 to beat Villa. And, they're seniors now, and they've been through a lot of these wars, these battles before, but so is Villa. And they're loaded once again. I'm fast. Some of the matchups, some of the game inside the game tonight, I'm just kind of fascinated to watch to see how these matchups play out.
And these two teams really, mirror images of each other. Villa Maria comes in 8-2 overall, 4-0 in the region. Their only losses were to Spring Valley, Nevada, and Vanden, California at the Tarkanian Classic. Warren comes in 10-2. They're 3-0 in the region. Their only losses were to Sefner Christian and Faith Christian out of Florida at the Tampa Bay Invitational, two of the top teams in the state of Florida. So, really these teams have had to leave the state to go out and find somebody who can knock them off right now.
Yeah. Forget not losing a game to anyone in Pennsylvania. These two teams haven't lost to anyone within 1,000 miles of their schools. So, no, but yeah, I think, in talking with both coaches, those are the kind of games that make, and first of all, that's what a tremendous opportunity for the kids to be able to make those trips. And, but those are the games that make you better. And you'll see that tonight. I think that both teams are battle tested. They've played other great teams from, again, not just in the region, but across the country. And they are well prepared. That is something I will say tonight. Both these teams are well prepared.
Yeah, and we'll see. Those trips obviously are meant to challenge these teams and get them prepared for the battles that are going to be the region and once you get into the postseason. So we'll see how those trips paid off for both of these teams. Villa, a couple of tough losses, 63-55 to Spring Valley, Nevada, and then a heartbreaker, 52-51 to Vanden, California. But they're coming off a 55-17 win over Erie, averaging 22 points a game margin of victory coming into this one. But again, this is going to be one of their bigger tests of the season as far as District 10 play is concerned.
Yeah, it really is. And Villa, they've got a reputation that's well-deserved. They've, to put it mildly, they have mowed through the competition in District 10, like you said, for the better part of a decade. And, Coach Chusey does a great job. This is an amazing program. The amount of talent they turn out every year, the amount of talent they turn out that goes on to play at the collegiate level every year is just phenomenal. So, and they're no different this year. They're rolling.
All right, you mentioned Villa coach Doug Chusey. Let's take a look at what he had to say about tonight's matchup.
Coming in on the road, a big region game. How do you like the way your team's playing right now?
We've been off for a week, so I'll be anxious to see how we react here in the first quarter. I hope we come out a little crispy, but it's a long travel, so we'll see where we are at the end of the first quarter after this layoff. But I've been happy with the season. I think the girls are playing hard. They're sharing the ball well, and we're out here for a region battle, and we're definitely gonna be challenged tonight.
Is that tough? What sort of things do you work on when you kind of have a long break like that?
There's some things you try to clean up. You watch some film. You try to anticipate what other teams are going to do when you have some extra time. Are they going to come out with a different defense? If you were scouting us, how would you guard us? What would you try to take away? So you try to do some things to keep the girls, minds active, and as well as looking forward to, the second half of the season.
Mm-hmm. And just biggest keys to coming away with another W here tonight?
Well, anytime you come out here, you have to be able to handle the ball. There's going to be some pressure. Whether it's Riley or any of the others, getting up in your feet a little bit. They're a well-coached team. They're going to take away some of the things that you like to do, so you have to be ready to adjust. And then, I think they're very physical. The battle of the boards will be big, as it always is. But it'll be a well-played game by both teams, and, it's exciting to face a challenge on the road.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And again, that was Villa coach Doug Chusey talking about tonight's game. And want to remind you that you are on the drive to the game, brought to you by Warren Tire Center, where it's always a great day. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com. Again, high school basketball and D9 10 Sports, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Takeouts available. Call today to place an order by gift card 724-659-5701. And we talked about the victors come in, beating teams by an average of 22 points a game. Chris Dunham averaging just under 20 points a game. Jaden McBride up over 13. Addie Beal just a shade under 8 points a game. And again, mirror images, you look over at the Dragons, Emma Rollman just a shade under 16 points a game. Riley Childress at 15.5. And then Sammy and Gracie Rollman both right there about 5 points a game. So balanced scoring, obviously they have their big scorers, but getting that second and third scoring as well.
Yeah, and I think that's the key for Warren. Villa knows, not Villa, everyone in District 10 knows about Riley Childress and Emma Rollman, but it's can they get those consistent third and fourth options? Sammy Rollman, Hallie Kosminski, can they get them? And it's not always about scoring either. It's about defense. It's about rebounding. Can you be positive contributors to the outcome? And so far this season, the answer has been yes. And then again, you look at the Villa side, Carissa Dunham, maybe the best shooter in District 10, going to Division I Mount St. Mary's next year. Just a terrific player. And then Jaden McBride, of course, everyone knows the lineage there. Younger sister of Kayla McBride, of course, multiple-time WNBA All-Star, had an All-American career at Notre Dame, and Jaden's well on her way to a great career herself, just a sophomore.
You talked about defense a little bit. The Dragons coming off what was really a defensive slugfest Tuesday night here against McDowell. That was a game that had been originally scheduled to be at McDowell on Monday. Weather forced a postponement and a change of venue, so they'll make up the game at McDowell, I believe, on February 10th. But that was a game that was 12-8 at halftime, ended up with a 32-26 Warren victory. So, again, the Dragons were struggling offensively, but that defense really clamped down. When you hold a team like McDowell to 8 points and a half, you're doing something right defensively.
Yeah, those McDowell Warren games, they have a reputation of just being a rock fight, and that one was no different.
Right, and now we're going to take a look at what Warren coach Lisa Levan had to say about tonight's matchup against Villa.
All right, Coach. Well, I know you tried not making too big a deal out of this game that it is, but how are the games maybe in Florida maybe prepare you for a game like this?
Definitely. I mean, it's competition, right? And we know Villa's a great basketball program. We know that they'll be ready for us. And, the Florida games definitely prepare you for games like the one that we're going to see tonight. So high-level competition, high-level players going to play in college. So we saw that in Florida, and hopefully that prep there will help us, compete and pull out a win tonight.
Mm-hmm. And obviously they do a lot of things well. What do you see when you watch them on film?
They do a lot of things well. They move the ball really well. I think that Carissa Dunham's, she's a phenomenal basketball player. She's playing really good basketball right now. McBride, obviously, she can play. So they have, those two, but then they have great role players around them that can do all the things right. So they do a lot of things really well, and hopefully we can disrupt a little of it tonight.
Mm-hmm. And biggest keys to pulling off a win tonight?
Biggest keys are going to be probably holding those two in check and doing our best there. And for us, it's going to be our role players stepping up. And they know Emma, they know Riley, they've dealt with them many years now. So it's our role players being able to step up and produce and give us some good minutes tonight. Hopefully we can get that out of them.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Good luck tonight.
Awesome. Thanks.
Again, that was Warren coach Lisa Levan talking about tonight's matchup. We're going to go to the national anthem. It is recorded, so we got to take a quick commercial break.
With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years. And we're back here at Warren Area High School getting set for tonight's first quarter. And again, apologize for having to take that commercial break. Copyright issues with recorded national anthems force us to do that. As they are announcing the starters, first for Villa, number 23, McKenna Vallone. Number 24, Jaden McBride.
Number 15, Tori Mays. Number 22, Daniela Shaughnessy. And number 10, Carissa Dunham, your starters for the Victors here tonight. And in just a moment, we'll announce the Warren starters and then take a look at our players to watch, powered by the Olawine Financial Group.
Again, that's Dunham, McBride, Shaughnessy, Mays, and Vallone, the starting five for Villa.
And before we get started here, our first quarter tonight brought to you by Icy Ink and Warren. For your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Your starters for the Dragons, number 1, Sammy Rollman. Number 4, Hallie Kuzminski. Number 25, Gracie Rollman. Number 12, Riley Childress. And number 15, Emma Ruhlman, rounding out the lineup for the Lady Dragons here tonight. And Andy, let's take a look at our players to watch, again, powered by the Olawine Financial Group. Visit them online at olawinefinancialgroup.com. That's OLEWINE financialgroup.com.
Yep, again, for Villa, I'm looking at Jaden McBride again at 5'11". She has guard. She is a guard skills. It would be at that size be a forward on most teams, but great, just a tremendous inside-out game, can do it all. And I look for her length to really be a strength for Villa tonight. And then for Warren, again, everyone knows about Riley Childress and Emma Rollman, but against like Shaughnessy and McBride and some of that height for Villa, I look for Hallie Kuzminski to really play an important role, not only defensively but on the glass as well. She will be critical to the Dragons' success here tonight.
All right, again, those were our players to watch, powered by the Olawine Financial Group. Visit them on olawinefinancialgroup.com. And we are just about set for the opening tip-off here from Warren Area High School, District 10, a Region 6 clash, Villa and Warren. And it will be Jaden McBride and Hallie Kuzminski to center court for the tip. The ball is up and we are underway. McBride controls it. Mays will bring it up for the Victors. Gives over to Shaughnessy and back to McBride. Inside cut there. Shaughnessy just unable to finish. McBride comes away with the rebound. Dunham for three. She buries the Icy Ink three-pointer.
Yep, and some of the best looks you get from three are off of a miss and an offensive rebound, and Dunham got a wide-open look there, and that's she's such a good shooter. That's like a layup for her almost.
Childers has it now for the Dragons. Gives off to Sammy Rollman. Poked away from her by Mays, but couldn't control. Goes out of bounds. Dragons will retain possession. Victors come out in a 2-3 zone defensively. And then Childers trying to find Gracie Rollman on the baseline there, but a little too high and out of her reach.
Yep, and again, it's going to be important for Warren to take care of the ball tonight against a team the caliber of Villa.
And Childers going to come up and guard Mays all the way up the court. Mays gets it into McBride. McBride drives, goes off of Emma Rollman's foot and out of bounds.
And right away on that first possession, you saw Jaden McBride creating an extra opportunity there for Villa. Led to the Dunham three.
Mays has it now, gets it over to McBride. She takes a three, rattles out. Rebound tipped away, but out of bounds by McKenna Vallone. Will go to the Dragons. Just over a minute into our Icy Ink first quarter. It's Villa 3, Warren nothing. Childers gives over to Sammy Rollman. Poked away by Dunham. Childers trying to recover. Still fighting around, and Shaughnessy comes up with it, and she's going to lay it in and give Villa a 5-0 lead.
Great start for the Victors. Again, defense leading to offense there. Yeah, that extended zone giving the Dragons problems.
Childers going to drive on that zone. Lays it up, and it rattles out. Shaughnessy with the rebound, rips it away and gets it off to McBride just before stepping out. McBride gives over to Dunham. Back to McBride. She's going to drive. Kicks out to Valone.
I think
Valone out to Mays.
Yeah, Valone might have had a layup there.
Mays gives to Dunham. Over to Valone, and now McBride. Victor's moving the ball quickly around the perimeter. Dunham with it again. Tried to hit another three-pointer, and McBride goes up and over. She's going to get called for over the back.
Yep, a good job boxing out there by Emma Rollman, creating that foul call.
So McBride picks up the Potter County Family Campground foul, her first of the game. 5:45 to go first quarter. Villa 5, Warren nothing. And this is a game, certainly, Andy, where the Dragons can't come out slow offensively like they did the other night against McDowell. Villa's going to get away from them in a hurry. Childress driving baseline, puts up the shot, but she's fouled. And we'll head to the line for a Paratine Nesta Builders free throws.
Yep, a good find there from Sammy Rollman. Team foul number 2 on Villa.
First shot by Childress rattles in. Second shot comes out. McBride on the rebound. Up quickly to Valone, and then back to Mays. It's 5-1 Villa leading. 5:10 to go here in the Icy Ink first quarter. McBride gives off to Mays. Mays over to Dunham. Valone in the corner, down low to McBride. Tried to kick it back out to Dunham, but Sammy Rollman there to pick it off.
First turnover of the game on the Victors.
And Childress will bring it out. Hands off to Emma Rollman. She stops and pops a three off the mark. Kuzminski and Dunham fighting for the rebound, and Dunham comes away with it. Dunham inside to Shaughnessy. Now back out to Mays to McBride.
So you got to close out on those shooters quick. McBride and Dunham will fill it up in a hurry if you don't.
Malone with it now, gets it out to Dunham. Dunham changes the play. And we're going to get looks like a hand check on Sammy Rollman.
That'll be her first team foul on Warren. It's about the midway point here of the first quarter.
4:13 to go. Villa leading it 5-1. Mays will bring it up for the Victors. Gives off to Dunham. Now back to Mays in the corner.
You see Sammy Rollman really marking Dunham, trying not to let her get even an inch of an opening because Dunham will, again, doesn't need much to get it up.
Mays gets a screen from McBride, then gives to McBride, gives down to Valone. She's going to drive. Blocked away by Gracie Rollman.
And Gracie Rollman, I think a very underrated defender. You look at her, it doesn't, you wouldn't think she'd, be in those scraps, those battles underneath, but she is, and she's done a great job really all season on the defensive end.
Inbound goes to Dunham. She fires a three and hits her second. Icy Ink three-pointer of the quarter. Makes it 8-1. Villa leading. 3:35 to go.
Yeah, but again, just getting free off the screen there, Dunham. Again, doesn't need much room.
Childress calls Sammy Rollman for the screen. Drives, dishes off to Emma Rollman. She runs into traffic and is going to get called for a travel. .320 to play here in the Icy Ink first quarter. Victors leading the Dragons 8-1.
Now a little extended pressure here from Warren.
And it almost looked like Mays kind of baited him into that. She gets it down low to Shaughnessy, who lays it in.
We have Shaughnessy all alone underneath. Good find from Mays.
And the Victors are rolling to start this game. And Warren coach Lisa Levan is 10 feet onto the court yelling for a timeout. And the official just not looking at her.
Yeah, I think that's as far as I've ever seen a coach come out to try and call a timeout.
She was just screaming, timeout, timeout. And that is an Olawine Financial Group timeout for the Lady Dragons. Take a timeout to make sure you stay on court to reach your goals with the Olawine Financial Group. And again, Andy, it couldn't ask for a better start if you're Villa.
Yeah, again, they've gotten Dunham free for a couple open looks, and she's a great shooter. She's knocked them down, found Shaughnessy underneath a couple times. And for Warren, it's been pretty much either a turnover or one and done. No second chances really for the Dragons so far. And you would expect that again, with the height of Villa. Again, a definitive height advantage here this evening.
2:51 to play in our first quarter. First quarter tonight brought to you by Icy Ink and Warren. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. The Dragons will inbound in front of the scorer's table. Childress calling out the play. She has the lone point for the Dragons from the free throw line.
A little extended 2-3 zone from Villa.
Sammy Roman stops and pops. She hits. Big field goal for the Dragons. Makes it 10-3.
Yep, and they needed that psychologically, I think, as much as anything else.
Mays gives off to Dunham, over to Valone. And right back to Dunham. She pops a deep three. Off the rim. Childress on the rebound.
Boy, every time she puts it up, you think it's going in.
Childress gives off to Sammy Rollman. Back up top to Emma. And back to Childress. Childress hands off to Emma Rollman. Guarded closely by Mays. Kicks it out to Sammy Rollman and over to Childress. McBride nearly got a piece of that one. And Mays does tip that one a little bit, and Emma Rollman has some trouble corralling it. Does get a hold of it, gets it to Kosminski. Poked away by Shaughnessy, and then Mays falls down on it.
Well, I thought they might have got Kosminski for a foul there, but again, I'm really impressed with Mays on the defensive end. We talk about how good of a defender Riley Childress is from that guard position. Mays, boy, she gets after it.
And we do have a substitution for the Victors. Lena Walls is inside. That's come in for Valone. Childress gives off to Emma Rollman. Now over to Sammy. She fires a three quickly and off the mark. McBride collects it and brings it up the floor for the Victors. .1:15 to play here in the first quarter. Villa 10, Warren 3.
And Kosminski doing a good job there fronting Shaughnessy.
McBride gives over to Mays. To Walls and then back to McBride. Out to Walls. She fires a three. Just off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Sammy Ruhlman comes away with it. Then pulls up. Gives off to Gracie. Back up to Sammy. Tried to split the double team. Not going to do it, but she does draw the foul. And that one's going to go on Mays. As we see Valone and number 44, Addie Beal, check in for the Victors, as does Alana Stewart for the Dragons, number 13. Childress triggers the inbound. Gets it into Emma Rollman. Guarded closely by Valone. Rollman off the glass. No good. Beal on the rebound. 30 seconds to play, first quarter.
See if Villa holds for the final shot here.
Victors leading at 10-3. And Dunham has it way out with the final 15 seconds, so Victor's absolutely content to hold for the last shot. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds, and Dunham just put a move on Sammy Rollman and drives baseline for the easy lay-in. Emma Rollman gets a shot off, going to be well short And after one quarter of play here at Warren Area High School, it's Villa 12, Warren 3. This is Allegheny Grove High School basketball on D910sports.com.
Hi, this is Joe Bees, the host of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you love uncensored looks into all things sports? If you said yes, then this is the podcast for you. The Beehive Sports Podcast features a number of topics including current events, sports history, sports betting, a look into the darker stories in sports, and much more. The Beehive Sports Podcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can also search the Beehive Sports Podcast on Facebook, where you can interact with other listeners as well as myself. Don't wait. Tune on into the weekly episodes today.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corry, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
And we are back here at Warren Area High School, getting set to start the second quarter, where Villa leads Warren 12-3. Our second quarter tonight is brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Golf season is just around the corner, and Hunter Station Golf Club in Tynesti has you covered with a season pass. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass and ask about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tynesta. And Villa starts the quarter with possession. McBride gives over to Dunham. To Valone in the corner. Down low to Walls, back out to Dunham. And now McBride. A little stronger pass there from Walls, and Dunham was going to have another open
you
look
could
from
see
three.
how quick the close was there from Riley Childress. Not wanting to give Dunham a clean look. She's had a couple of them and knocked them both down.
McBride with it now. 30 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Again, Villa leading 12-3. Malone takes a three well off the mark. Emma Roman collects it. She'll bring it up for the Dragons. Tries to drive and draws the foul on Walls.
I think it's important for Warren to try and push off of missed shots and try and get out in transition, because it's going to be tough to score in the half court against this Villa defense.
Childers to trigger the inbound under her own basket. Gets it to Sammy Roman. Fires a three, is off the mark, and McBride right there. And those are the kind of open looks that the Dragons are going to have to finish with.
Well, yeah, you got a good look. Sometimes they just don't get a beautiful entry pass there to Shaughnessy.
Shaughnessy had position on Stewart. Makes it 14-3, 6:45 to go here in the first half. Childers picks up a screen from Emma Roman, dishes off to Gracie, now over to Emma. Feigns a three, tries to get it back to Childers, and Walls is there to knock it away.
Yeah, Kosminski will check back in for Warren, as well as Alyssa Farr.
Farr wearing number 5 for the Dragons. Childress guarded closely by Valone. Gives off to Emma Roman. She fires a three. Off the rim, Dunham.
And really, that was the first clean look Emma Roman's had in this game.
Dunham brings it up quickly. Dishes off to Walls for three. She knocks it down. NIC three-pointer for Lena Walls. And it is 17-3 Villa, 6:10 to go in the Hunter Station Golf Club's second quarter. Kosminski with it. Gives back to Childress. Dishes off to Farr. And Dunham strips it away from her. Has McBride going, instead pulls up. Drives baseline and is blocked out of bounds. Looks like that one's going to go on Kosminski.
Yep. Just the second team foul on Warren.
Dunham gets it over McBride's head, and she is able to pull it in. Gives off to Shaughnessy. And the handoff to Walls. And we're going to get an illegal screen on Shaughnessy.
Yep, I think I heard one of the fans yell that one out before the official blew the whistle.
Solid screen there from Shaughnessy about knocked Childress on her backside, but Childress guarded closely by Valone now, tried to get it over to Emma Ruhlman, and Dunham is there to pick it off. And Childress comes back, and it knocks it out of bounds off Dunham.
I'm not Dunham kind of pleading her case there. I couldn't, from this angle, I couldn't tell.
What a defensive recovery from Childress, though.
But Warren needs a bucket here bad.
Yeah, just one field goal so far through the first almost 11 minutes of this game. Farr has it now. Dunham all over her. She gives off to Gracie Rollman. And Dunham again right on top of her, but this time going to get called for the reach in on the arm.
And is that going to be 2 on Dunham? Or maybe I'm wrong, just the first.
Kuzminski gets it into Childress. 5 minutes to go in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Childress hands off to Gracie Rollman, trying to skip past over to Farr. Farr's able to come down with it. Gets it out to Kuzminski, looking for Childress in the corner, and it goes off her fingertips and out of bounds. And I'll tell you what, Andy, those skip passes are just not there. Villa's able to just get in the lane and use their athleticism to knock those balls away.
And you can see what Villa's doing, running a little like triangle and 2 there as well on Childress and Rollman. It's working great so far.
McBride checks back in for the Victors. In for the first time for Warren is Lindsay Madigan, number 14, guarding Dunham right now. Walls has it, gives over to Valone. Back to Walls. And we're looking at Beal on Gracie Rollman down in the low post. Is just a mismatch for Rollman all day. Walls gets it out to McBride. Back to Walls. Childress comes out, and Villa coach Doug Chusey is going to take a 30-second Olawine Financial Group timeout as we are just about to the midpoint of the second quarter. Again, our second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass or ask about their play and stay packages, which they are taking reservations for now. Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tionesta. Also want to say thank you to Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. And Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection. Custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com.
And you can see, as we hit the midway point of the second quarter here, Villa, not only is their half-court defense been tremendous, but offensively, they're being very patient. You really haven't seen them take a bad shot here so far, and the result is a 14-point lead.
Had a couple of three-pointers that were just off the mark, but again, that's the kind of shooting percentage I think Doug Chusey's going to take all day long. Dunham will trigger the inbound for the Victors, who lead it 17-3 with 4 minutes to play in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Along with it now. This is out to Shaughnessy. Back to Mays. And again, Andy, I think Valone had an open lane to the basket if she'd have looked that way. And Mays just loses control. Ball floats around and goes out to Valone and gets it to Dunham.
You can see as Dunham will go to the line there, Emma Rollman face guarding Jaden McBride.
And that'll be Potter County Family Campground foul number 2 on Hallie Kuzminski. And Lisa Van Lent, wasting no time, sends Stewart to the scorer's table to check in. First shot from Dunham, up and in. And Dunham hits the second, builds on the lead with a pair of Tionesta Builders free throws, makes it 19-3 Villa. Childress over to Gracie Rollman, back to Childress. Dish off to Sammy Rollman. She finds Stewart down low, open, and a big layup there from Alana Stewart. First field goal of the quarter for the Dragons. First points of the quarter come just before we hit the 3-minute mark.
19-5, Villa.
Blown with it for the Victors, gets it back to Dunham. McBride gets it down low to Shaughnessy. And Shaughnessy puts a move on Stewart, but she's going to get called for the travel. Not happy about that one.
No, but what Shaughnessy did, she did a good job establishing position there on the block against Stewart. But again, called for the travel.
And again, Doug Chusey kind of pleading the case there for Shaughnessy as well. 2:45 to play first half, 19-5. Villa leads it. Childers gets out of trouble, gets it to Gracie Rollman. Off the mark on the three. Sammy Rollman tried to save it, but stepped out of bounds.
So again, Villa's strategy defensively is make someone other than Emma Rollman or Riley Childers beat us. That's a pretty good strategy, but we'll see if someone can step up on the offensive end for Warren here.
Walls has it now for the Victors. Gets it to McBride in the corner. We got a whistle.
Yeah, I got another moving screen.
A moving screen or a push off on McBride. I couldn't see if they were calling that on 22 Shaughnessy, but I'm assuming so since she's the one kind of pleading her case and going to take a seat on the bench.
Yep, they did get Shaughnessy with it.
Still 19-5 Villa, 2:15 to go in the first half. Childers hands off to Emma Ruhlman. Dunham all over her. Ruhlman tries to split the defense, gets a shot off. Stewart gets the rebound and is fouled on the putback.
Boy, again, nothing easy for Emma Ruhlman here. Again, that was a tough shot, but credit to Stewart for getting the offensive rebound and earning her trip to the free throw line.
Stewart hits the first. And knocks down the second. Makes it 19-7 Villa with 2:08 to play in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Dunham gives off to Valone. Finds Beal down low. Can't make the shot. Goes out of bounds off of Beal.
I thought Beal had that one.
When I paused for a second, I thought I heard a whistle.
I did too.
When Beal shot.
Yep. Again, a good entry pass down there as Dunham takes a seat for the first time.
1:50 to go, first half. Villa 19, Warren 7. And Childers is bumped, draws the foul, this time on Mays. Well, and that's one way to do it. If you're not going to get good at open looks, draw some fouls and head to the free throw line in the bonus.
Team foul number 9 on Villa. Warren with just 3.
Childers hits the front end. Yeah, makes the second. Cuts the lead to 10, 19-9.
And a very quick break for Carissa Dunham as she immediately checks back into the game.
Minute 45 to go here in the first half. Dunham will bring it up the floor. And Dunham directing traffic, gives over to Walls. Walls to McBride. Takes a jumper, had Emma Ruhlman in her face off the front of the rim. Emma Ruhlman gets the rebound, now going to push quickly. Stops, gives over to Childers. And Childers drives. Floater is no good. Stewart and Dunham fight for the rebound. It goes out off Dunham.
And again, Jaden McBride and Emma Ruhlman both scoreless in this game, surprisingly, as we inch toward halftime here.
Childers to trigger. Gets it to Emma Ruhlman, and she's fouled hard on the three from the corner.
And as I say that, she gets fouled shooting the three.
And you can see, again, Doug Chusey in the officials here. I'm not sure you can make a complaint on that one. That was a whole lot of arm that McKenna Malone got on that shot.
Well, I don't think he's arguing that foul in particular. I think he's arguing that the fouls are 10-3 right now.
And Ruhlman with her first point of the ball game from the free throw line. And she knocks down the second. And a 3-for-3 trip from the line for Emma Ruhlman has cut it to a 7-point Villa lead, 19-12, as we approach the final minute of the first half.
And this is a 9-0 run now for Warren. It was 19-3 Villa.
Walls with it now, gets it to Beal. Beal finds McBride down low. Her shot too high off the glass. Gracie Ruhlman on the rebound. Childress pushing quickly, has Stewart. Stewart fires a jumper and hits. 19-14, 45 seconds to play in the first half.
Alana Stewart off the bench with 6 points for Warren here in the first half.
Dunham to bring it up. Trying to get around Childress. Dishes off to Walls. Let's see if Villa's content to hold here. Walls drives, lays it up, no good, but she's going to go to the line.
I think they're going to get Gracie Rollman for that foul.
Paratine Nesta Builders free throws coming up for Lena Walls.
She knocked down a 3 earlier in the quarter.
Again, Dragons on an 11-0 run over the final 2.5 minutes here, or the last 2.5 minutes. Walls can't get the first to go. She does hit the second.
See if Warren holds for one shot here. I think they might.
20-14, Villa leading. Childress skips over to Gracie Ruhlman. Thought about the three. Vallone made her think twice. Sammy Ruhlman with it now. Gives over to Gracie with 5 seconds. Now out to Childress. Childress double teamed. She's going to put it up. It's blocked away by Walls. With as poorly as that first half started, you got to think the Dragons are happy with the way it ended. It's a 6-point deficit. Villa 20, Warren 14. We'll be back with the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Allegheny Girl High School basketball on D910sports.com.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corey, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D910sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Welcome into the Potter County Family Campground halftime show, where at the half, Villa leads Warren 20-14 into District 10 Region 6 matchup. Camping in God's country, the Potter County Family Campground. Visit them online at pottercountycamping.com. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here for D910sports.com in the Park Avenue Motor Car broadcast booth. If you have a fender bender, we can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Give them a call, 814-726-9728. And Andy, let's take a look at our halftime stats, brought to you tonight by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital.
Yep, first for the visiting Villa Maria Victors. Again, they lead 20-14 at the half. 12 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second quarter for their 20. Carissa Dunham has half of those points, 10. Including that 10 is a pair of made threes. Daniela Shaughnessy with 6 and Lena Walls with 4. So just 3 players have scored for Villa, but to account for their 20 points and the 6-point halftime lead. For Warren, 3 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second, for their total of 14. Alana Stewart leading the way with 6. Riley Childress and Emma Rollman with 3 each, and Sammy Rollman with 2 for the Dragons, who are, quick math here, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, and Villa 3 of 4 from the free throw line in that opening half.
All right, those are our halftime stats. Again, brought to you by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. And Andy, at about the 3-minute mark of the second quarter, this game looked all but over. Villa had a 19-3 advantage, and then all of a sudden the Dragons went on an 11-0 run. Villa got a late free throw there from Lena Walls for the 20th point, but all of a sudden this is a ball game at the half.
Yeah, it was all Villa early, to your point, 19-3. Warren closes the half on an 11-1 run, and they did it primarily from the free throw line. Again, just 3 shots made from the field for Warren in the first half, 2 of them from Alana Stewart, the freshman coming off the bench. And again, an 8 of 9 effort from the free throw line, including 7 of 7 in the second quarter for Warren. So struggling to get good shots, but they are finding ways to get to the free throw line and score, which has kept them in this ball game.
Yeah, and as you touched on late in the first half, were it not for some free throws, both Emma Rollman and Jade McBride would be scoreless in the first half of this game, and that's certainly not something that we would have expected coming in.
No, not at all. And, talk about Jade McBride, the second leading scorer for Villa, coming in averaging 13.5 points a game, and Emma Rollman coming in averaging almost 16 a game. And they were both, and that's not so much an indictment on them. They really didn't get any open shots. I think both of them had one open three that Jade McBride had one that went in and out. Emma Rollman, I think, had one open look the entire first half. That's more a credit to these defenses than anything else. And these coaches know each other very well. They know who they want to try and take out of the game on the offensive end. There are no surprises.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing, right? If you're a team and you're playing Villa, you want to stop Dunham, you want to stop McBride. If you're a team and you're playing Warren, you want to stop Emma Rollman and Riley Childers.
And again, that's much easier said than done on both sides.
But these two teams are about the only two that can do that to each other, and you're seeing that here tonight.
Yeah, and again, you're seeing some secondary players step up. Lena Walls for Villa. Alana Stewart for Warren. Other players are going to have to step up, particularly on the offensive end, and score the ball. And we saw that in the first half. And that's one thing I'd like. I love to see kids stepping up, when their number's called, when they have that opportunity. Both of these, talking about those two key contributors, but maybe not necessarily the options you look to, or these teams consistently look to on the offensive end. But, so far they've been doing the job.
All right, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we will talk about our keys to the second half Again, at halftime, Villa 20, Warren 14. This is Allegheny Grill High School basketball on D9and10sports.com.
Hi, this is Brian Hagberg, and I wanted to take a moment and tell you about our new website, yourdailylocal.com. Your Daily Local is your new home for news, sports, and events in Warren County and beyond. Our goal is to cover the people, places, events, and happenings that matter to you in a variety of ways, including writing, video, and audio. And the best part? All of our content is available for free. Head to yourdailylocal.com to get the news you need when you need it.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
And welcome back into the Potter County Family Campground halftime show at the half of Villa 20, Warren 14, District 10 Region 6 contest. Sole possession of first place in the region on the line. The Victors are 4-0. The Dragons are 3-0 in region play. And now let's take a look at our keys to the second half, sponsored tonight by Your Daily Local. Your Daily Local brings you the news you need when you need it, online at yourdailylocal.com.
Yeah, I think for Villa, continue to use your length and your height to your advantage. If they could limit the Warren's free throw opportunities, this would still be a double-digit deficit. Again, Warren just 3 made shots from the field in the first half, but finding a way to stay in the game. But I think Villa limit the transition opportunities, which there really weren't any to speak of in the first half for Warren, and keep them off the free throw line. And I think you control this game. And I think for Warren, second chance opportunities are hard to come by, but I think they need to generate a few here in the second half. And I think they need to do what they did in the first half as well, which is be aggressive, draw fouls, get to the free throw line. And when you do get that occasional opportunity to push the basketball, try and get out and run a little bit.
All right, those are our keys to the second half, brought to you by Your Daily Local. The news you need when you need it, online at yourdailylocal.com. That'll do it for the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Again, visit them online at pottercountycamping.com. Our third quarter tonight, brought to you by Pitt Bradford. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at upb.pitt.edu. Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn. Just about 15 seconds here before we start the third quarter.
And for Warren, it will be their starting 5 of Childress, Kosminski, and the 3 Rollmans.
And it looks like Villa's going to send out its starting 5 as well.
McBride, Dunham, Shaughnessy, Mays, and Valone.
Dragons will start the second half with possession. Childress gets it inside to Gracie Rollman. She puts it up off the glass and in. Strong move there by Gracie Rollman to start the second half.
A great set there to begin the second half. First points of the game for Gracie Rollman, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point game.
20-16, Villa leads it here 20 seconds into the third quarter. Mays gets it inside to McBride. Tried to find Dunham cutting, and Childress picks it off. Childress up quickly, and she's going to try to go all the way. No, now pulls it out, gets it to Gracie Rollman, fires a 3, is off the mark. Rebound is tipped out by Shaughnessy.
And that was great initial defense there from Dunham on the drive by Childress, cutting off that baseline.
But that was that transition that you talked about, Andy. Childress with the steal. She inbounds, gets it to Sammy Rollman, gives back to Childress. And now going to set the offense. Gets it inside. Gracie Rollman again off the glass and in. And 4 quick points for Gracie Rollman.
A nice find there from Childress.
And it is a 1-possession game, 20-18. Villa leads it. 7 minutes to go in the Pitt Bradford third quarter. Malone gives out to Dunham, over to McBride. And back to Dunham. Picks up a screen from Shaughnessy. Nothing doing there. Mays with it now. Over to Malone. McBride gives to Dunham. And this is something I noticed, Amy, when they started the game. Sammy Ruhlman was guarding Dunham, and now it's Childress on Dunham. It's really limited Dunham's chances as Vallone, three is off the mark, and Emma Ruhlman with the rebound. Gives off to Childress. Childress trying to drive on Dunham, just nothing doing.
A great defense by Dunham once again.
And Dunham got quickly now. She drives the lane and floats one in. Big bucket there from Carissa Dunham.
Yep, much more than just an outside shooter, as Carissa Dunham, as you saw right there.
22-18. Villa leads it just under 6 minutes to go in the Pitt Bradford third quarter. Childress over to Emma Ruhlman. She fires a three off the back of the rim, right to Vallone.
Again, that's as good a look as Emma Ruhlman's had tonight.
Mays dishes off to Vallone and out to Dunham. Over to McBride. Dunham fakes, tries to drive, kicks it out to Vallone. Had an open look, instead drives, stops and pops. Rattles out. Kosminski there with the rebound. And Emma Ruhlman fires a jumper off the glass, no good. Shaughnessy got a little tangled up there with Dunham, but comes away with it.
Good job of keeping her balance there from Shaughnessy.
Sammy Ruhlman tried to poke it away from Mays, instead gets called for the reach in.
Exactly 3 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Villa 22, Warren 18.
As we see Walls and Madigan check back in. Mays to inbound under her own basket. Gets it into Walls, fires a three, and hits an icing three-pointer for Lena Walls.
Big shot from Walls, hit a three in the first half, knocks one down here in the second half. Lead back up to 7 now, 25-18.
Childers has it for the Dragons. Gets it out to Gracie Ruhlman, draws a double team. Dishes off to Emma, to Madigan, and back to Childress. Childress with it again. Mays on top of her, and Childress dribbles it off her leg and out of bounds.
I think Childress may be looking for a foul call there, not going to get it.
Childress has certainly been bumped around tonight. Seen her take some big shots with the ball. Mays picks up a screen from Walls and dishes back to her and gets a wide open layup.
Walls now with 9 points. They get a timeout here from Lisa Levan.
Oldwine Financial Group timeout for the Dragons. That's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. Villa 27, Warren 18. This is Allegheny Grill High School basketball on D9and10sports.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
And we're back here at Warren Area High School, 4:04 to play in the third quarter, brought to you by Pitt Bradford. It is Villa 27, Warren 18. Dragons had cut it to a 2-point game, and then all of a sudden the Victors get a big three-pointer and a couple of layups, and it's back to a 9-point lead.
Yeah, I don't think Warren coach Lisa Levan was very happy with the defense. But again, Lena Walls coming off the bench, hits a big three, and then the sea kind of parted there for her on that layup. As easy a shot as you'll get. And, again, the lead back up to 9 after Gracie Ruhlman had scored the first 4 points of the second half for Warren. We'll see how the Dragons respond here.
Kosminski will inbound to Childress. And Childress pulls out, assesses, and now drives, splits the defense. Too strong on the layup. Kosminski powers the rebound down. Gets it out to Emma Ruhlman, finds Childress, takes a three. Off the front of the rim, rebound tipped around to Gracie Ruhlman.
And here a third opportunity on this possession for Warren. Good job of crashing the offensive glass.
And that's the kind of strong inside play that the Dragons need from players like Kuzminski if they're going to come back.
And I'll tell you what, that was a great defensive play by Jaden McBride because Riley Childress was open in the corner for three, and her long arms were able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
And Stewart checks back in for Kuzminski. Gracie Rollman to inbound, gets it to Childress. 3:25 to go. Pitt Bradford third quarter, 27-18. Victors lead the Dragons. Lindsay Madigan with it now. Gets over to Stewart and kicks out to Emma Rollman. Gets it to Gracie. Quick pitch to Childress. Over to Stewart. And Stewart was trying to find Gracie Rollman. Ends up in Emma Rollman's hands. She drives up and can't get the shot to fall, but will head to the line for a pair of time as the Builders free throws.
And that was a little unlucky for Villa. Just the ball didn't bounce their way. It looked like for all the world that McBride was going to have a steal there.
3:01 to go in the third quarter. Emma Rollman to the line for a pair. Hits the first. And knocks down the second. 5 points for Emma Rollman, all five coming from the free throw line.
27-20 Villa. Under 3 minutes to go here, third quarter.
Mays gives off to McBride, right back to Mays and to Dunham. Picks up a screen from Shaughnessy. Dunham drives, puts it up, and rattles out. Emma Rollman on the rebound. And she's going to push. Kicks out to Gracie Rollman. And right back to Emma. She takes the three and knocks it down. Her first field goal of the game. It's a nice three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 4, 27-23. And Mays gets around Madigan. And Gracie Rollman there for the rejection. Her second of the game.
I was just going to say, that looked for all the world like it was going to be an easy layup. Great help side defense from Gracie Rollman to prevent it.
Dunham gets it into Shaughnessy. And she's going to drive baseline. And in the foul. Gracie Rollman tried to draw the charge, instead gets called for the block. And Shaughnessy with a chance for a traditional three-point play. And we receive a lone check in for McBride. I see Addie Beal at the scorer's table as well. I assume she's coming in for Shaughnessy. Who misses the free throw. So it's 29-23 Villa, 2:10 to go in the Pitt Bradford third quarter. Emma Rollman. Jumper. Just off the rim. Shaughnessy with the strong rebound.
Great box out there from Shaughnessy.
Ooh, this is off to Mays, almost and over and back. And Mays gives off to Dunham. Dunham jumper. Long two off the mark. Rebound goes to Walls. She kicks it out to Dunham.
Great play, but I think Childress thought she had an easy rebound there, and Walls just poked at it and got it out to Dunham.
Malone has it now. 1:20 to go, third quarter. 29-23, Villa leads it. And Doug Chusey is going to take a 30-second timeout. That's an Olawine Financial Group timeout. Take a timeout to make sure you stay on course to reach your goals with the Olawine Financial Group. Visit them online at olawinefinancialgroup.com. That's OLEWINE financialgroup.com.
And again, a 6-point lead here for Villa, 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Again, Warren cut it down to 3, right, 2 to begin the second half. And Villa got it back up to 9, and now it's at 6. Again, really impressive. You know, Gracie Rollman, big block, a couple buckets here in the third quarter. Lena Walls come off the bench, hit a big 3, also has a layup. And so, again, we talk about other players stepping up, and, you know, both sides are seeing that here tonight.
Villa was set up to run a stack play on the inbound, and Warren was ready to just defend the half court. Mays with it now. Gets over to Dunham. Has an open look for three. Off the back of the rim. Stewart comes down with it. As Beal about run over Emma Ruhlman. Gracie for three. Off the glass, off the rim. Rebound. Walls comes down with it, but then steps out of bounds.
So a tough break there for the Victors as they had the rebound secured.
You see McBride check in for Mays.
Yep, just a quick break for McBride.
And again, under a minute to go in the third quarter, and McBride so far has been held scoreless. Childress gets it into Emma Ruhlman. Kicks out to Childress for three. She hits an icy three-pointer for Riley Childress. And it's a three-point game, 29-26 Villa leads.
And again, we're saying a lot of this tonight. That's the first made field goal for Riley Childress tonight. Again, players, a lot of big-time scores being held in check here tonight.
Walls with it. Final 30 seconds of the Pitt Bradford third quarter. Dunham gets it inside to Beal. She puts it off the glass.
Great pass by Dunham.
Now you too can see the court when you head to the Laurel Eye Clinic. Visit them online at laureleye.com. Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. 10 seconds now. Gracie Ruhlman has it. Gets it over to Childress with 5 seconds. Now back to Gracie Ruhlman. She fires a three off the back of the rim. Walls collects the rebound. Not going to get a shot off. So at the end of three, it is Villa 31, Warren 26. We'll be back with the decisive fourth quarter. Allegheny Grove High School basketball on D9and10sports.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
And we are back here at Warren Area High School getting set to start the fourth quarter in this District 10 Region 6 contest. Villa with a 5-point advantage over Warren, 31-26. Our fourth quarter tonight brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. The Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Visit them online at laureleye.com. Villa will start with possession and a 5-point advantage. Mays dishes off to Walls and over to Dunham. Back to McBride. Shaughnessy has a lane. Drives. Can't get the roll, but it's going to head to the line for two.
But again, just fake that dribble handoff there to McBride and drove. A beautiful move by Shaughnessy.
Again, that's just a senior taking advantage of the inexperience of the sophomore Kaczynski. As Stewart checks back in for her, and Shaughnessy hits the first. And just 4 total team fouls so far as she misses the second, but Walls is there for the rebound. 32-26, Villa leads it. Chance to add on to the lead here. 20 seconds into the Laurel Eye Clinic fourth quarter. Walls gives off to Shaughnessy. She takes a three and knocks it down. An icy ink three-pointer for Daniela Shaughnessy.
So Shaughnessy showing she has that three-point shot in her arsenal as well. That's a big one. And again, that offensive rebound off the missed free throw. 3 extra points for Villa. They lead by 9 now.
Ruhlman finds Stewart down low off the glass and in.
That's 8 points now for Alana Stewart.
It's 35-28, Villa leads. First minute gone of the fourth quarter. Again, winner of this one will have sole possession of first place in the region. McBride finds Shaughnessy. She puts it off the glass and in.
So Shaughnessy making her presence felt here in the fourth quarter.
Childers comes up quickly. Victors lead at 37-28. 6:40 to go. And Childers now going to reset.
Picks up a screen from Emma Rollman. Gets it over to Sammy Rollman in the corner, back to Childress. Childress drives, tries to dish it out to Gracie Rollman off her hand and out of bounds.
I think it went off McBride's hand first, then off of Gracie Rollman's hands and out of bounds, back to Villa.
Mays will bring it up. Childress comes out to the timeline to meet her. Gives over to McBride and back to Mays. And Victor's in no hurry here to run the offense. Mays dishes off to Dunham. Over to Walls. And back to Mays. You see Sammy Rollman come out on her to force the count. Childress on Dunham. Dunham doubles back, drives now. Puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound to Stewart. Gives off to Childress. 5:30 to go, fourth quarter. 37-28, Villa leads. Sammy Rollman tried to go baseline, ran into Shaughnessy and said, no, thank you.
Yep, and again, you could see Childress telling Sammy to cut baseline there.
Emma Rollman drives and lays it in. And Lisa Levan's going to take a timeout again. She got right up and bumped into the official, made sure he was going to see her call the timeout this time. That is a 30-second Olawine Financial Group timeout for the Dragons.
Yeah, and again, got a laugh there, from both the official there and Lisa Levan as well.
I want to take a second to say thank you to Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. Also to Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. Custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com. Freedom Investment Management Group for all your financial needs. Go to freedomwealthcoach.com. And it's always a great day at Warren Tire Center. Visit them online, warrentirecenter.com. I cut you off, Andy. You were about to...
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm just saying Villa has an answer every time Warren makes a run, but at the same time, Warren not going away either. So, again, kind of what we expected here tonight. This has been a battle right from the tip. Villa looked like they might run away with it. Warren said not so fast, and it's and here we go, a 7-point game in the fourth quarter.
5:18 to go, 37-30. Villa leads it. Childress going to come all the way up on Mays now. Mays kicks out to Shaughnessy and over to Walls. To McBride inside to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy up off the glass and in. And Shaughnessy asserting herself here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 8 points in the fourth quarter for Shaughnessy.
Emma Rollman with it now. Takes the three. Off the mark. Shaughnessy with the rebound. Mays trying to pick up a screen from Shaughnessy, and Childress fought her way through it. Dunham with it. (39-30), 4:25 to go, fourth quarter. Villa leading. Mays feigned a three, pulls it back out.
Yep.
Again, Victor's in no hurry here.
Yep, clock is their friend right now.
McBride to Walls in the corner, kicks back out to Dunham, and now over to Mays. Mays to McBride, kicks out to Walls. And the Victors just playing keep away here.
And they got Warren in chase mode now.
And Dunham finally draws the foul on Stewart. You know, and again, Andy, if there was a deficiency of this Dragons team that we've seen so far, it's that play in the low post, and Shaughnessy's exposed it here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Shaughnessy's been terrific here. 8 points in the fourth quarter, 15 for the game, or 16 for the game, I should say.
Just under 4 minutes to go. Dunham inbounds to Shaughnessy, out to McBride.
And again, Villa content to run clock here. Oh, nice play by Gracie Rollman.
Gracie Rollman pokes it away, dishes off to Emma Rollman. She's going to take it up and in.
A big-time defensive play there by Gracie Rollman.
Warren up to 4 team fouls here in the second half, so do have a couple more to give. And eventually, as Childress is going to get called for one there.
One right there.
And eventually, they're going to have to start conserving some clock.
Well, yeah, still 3:34 to go, so you don't have to do that, obviously, yet. But 7-point game with Villa as well as they take care of the ball and with as content as they are to run clock. You're right. They probably will have to do that at some point if you're Warren.
Roman comes out on Dunham, gets over to McBride. Double team on Valone, back to McBride and Valone. Skip pass over to Dunham. Finds Mays in the corner. She's going to drive and draw the foul.
And that was the last one to give for Warren, so the next one will put Villa at the line for a 1-on-1. 39-32 Victors, 3:17 to go.
And Dunham inbounds to Shaughnessy over to McBride. And Childress, quick foul there on Mays.
I don't think Childress was trying to foul there, but they get her for the reach in.
I believe that's going to be her third of the game.
Tori Mays to the line for the first time tonight.
And Mays misses the front end. Emma Ruhlman with the rebound. Trying to find Gracie Ruhlman, had her wide open.
Yep, and that was Emma Ruhlman. I'll tell you, that's one she'd like to have back.
And again, it's just a little miscommunication as Gracie had gone stationary, and I think Emma was assuming she was going to cut to the basket and threw the lead pass. Mays gets it up to McBride. Over to Valone. Double teamed.
That's a smart timeout.
Timeout called there by Villa. That is going to be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. 2:57 to go, 39-32. Villa leads it. High school basketball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxborough.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Have a fender bender? We can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
And we're back here at Warren Area High School. 2:57 to go in the Laurel Eye Clinic. Fourth quarter, Villa leads Warren 39-32 in this clash of District 10 Region 6 powers. Again, our fourth quarter brought to you tonight by the Laurel Eye Clinic. A better vision for you. Visit them online at laureleye.com.
And again, for Villa, it'll be McBride, Valone, Shaughnessy, Mays, and Dunham, their starters. And the same for Warren, Childress, Kosminski, and the three Romans.
Actually,
I'm sorry. Yep, I'm sorry. That's Lindsay Madigan in there for Sammy Roman.
Dunham to inbound, gets it to Mays. And you got to think this is why Madigan on the floor right now to try to get this foul here. Go for the steal. If you get called for a foul, so be it. Mays gets it off to Dunham.
Dunham, you do not want to foul.
And Roman's going to get a quick one on McBride.
I'm not really sure McBride's who you want to foul either.
And McBride to the line for a 1-and-1. And McBride hits her first point of the game.
And I think if you would have told Doug Chusey that McBride scored her first point of the game with 2:42 to go and you're up 8, he'd take it.
And McBride knocks them both down. This is 41-32 with 2:40 to go. Childress up quickly. Now backs out. And Childress going to drive and puts it up and in, and the foul. What a move by Riley Childress.
And Warren just won't go away. Every time it looks like Villa's going to pull away again, Warren has the answer. Again, this game far from over.
And Childress knocks down the tie Nesta Builder free throw. It's 41-35, 2:27 to go. Mays quickly to McBride. And McBride going to hold this as long as she can. Emma Roman falls down. McBride gives it over to Valone. And now out to Dunham. And back to McBride.
And McBride and Dunn just playing a little two-man game right now.
And we are going to get a foul on Emma Ruhlman.
But McBride back to the line. Is this the last of the 1-1, or are they in the double bonus now?
This was team foul number 9, so this is still a 1-1. As Walls checks back in for Vallone. Exactly 2 minutes to go. McBride hits the front end.
Makes it a 3-possession game.
And Sammy Ruhlman comes in for Madigan. And another 2-for-2 trip for McBride makes it 43-35 with 2 minutes to go. And Childress over to Sammy Ruhlman in the corner. Gets it back to Emma Ruhlman. She stops, fires a 3. Off the front of the rim. Fight for the rebound goes to Gracie Ruhlman. She puts it up and draws a foul.
And they are going to get that in the act of shooting, so 2 for Gracie Ruhlman.
Just the third team foul on Villa. And first one falls off the front of the rim for Gracie Ruhlman. Madigan checks back in for Sammy Ruhlman.
Offense, defense there.
Off the front of the rim, and McBride there for the rebound, and a tough foul there on Emma Ruhlman, fighting for the rebound. And that is personal foul number 3 for Emma.
Well, that'll send McBride back to the line.
And from here on out, the Victors will be shooting 2. (43-35). Villa leads it. 1:44 to play. McBride stays perfect from the line. And second shot is in. 10-point lead now for the Victors. Childress driving on Dunham. Kicks out to Gracie Ruhlman. Thought about a 3, but McBride closed quickly. Emma Ruhlman going to drive. Gets tied up, and a jump ball. The Pitt Bradford possession arrow will keep it with the Dragons.
Yeah, a little bit of a quick whistle there, I thought, but
good tie up there by Shaughnessy again. Childress inbounds to Emma Ruhlman. Dishes back to Childress. Deep 3. Off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to McBride. And Childress is going to get the foul there.
Yeah, and with 1:18 to go, that might just about do it.
McBride hits the first.
7 of 7 now on the free throw line in the fourth quarter for Jaden McBride.
Stewart and Sammy Ruhlman check back in for the Dragons as the Victors clear out. And McBride stays perfect, 8 of 8. 12-point lead now for Villa, 47-35. 1:10 to go. Gracie Ruhlman with it. Dishes off to Childress. Childress finds Stewart. Stewart quickly double-teamed. Gets it out to Emma Ruhlman. Takes a 3. Is blocked by McBride.
Boy, McBride's had a great fourth quarter as well, in addition to Shaughnessy.
Final 50 seconds of this one. And Gracie fouls Walls with 46 seconds to go.
So it's looking like it's going to end up being a double-digit win for Villa.
Walls hits the first.
But
again, this was a 16-point game until the final 3 minutes of the second quarter. And Walls hits them both. Warren battled back, got to within 2 at one point early in the third. But then Villa showing why they have been the class of District 10
for the better part of the last 8 years.
At the number 2 ranked Class 4A team in the state.
Childress gives off to Emma Rollman, fakes a 3, drives baseline, jumper off the front of the rim. Shaughnessy the rebound, and Rollman gets the foul. That is her 4th with 22.8 seconds to go. We'll send Shaughnessy to the line. And Shaughnessy hits the first.
Now 12 of 13 in the fourth quarter from the line for Villa. And there's the old announcer's jinx. Oh, my. Still a great effort from the line in the fourth quarter for the Victors.
Gets it over to Sammy Rollman. Out to Stewart. Fires a 3. Well off the mark. McBride on the rebound. Final 10 seconds. She's going to bring it up. Dragons are not going to foul. So that will do it for this one. Your final, Villa 50, Warren 35. Victors take sole possession of first place in Region 6 of District 10. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the Elwood National Forge postgame show. This is Allegheny Girl High School basketball on D910sports.com.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corey, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D910sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
All right, we're back with the Elwood National Forge post-game show. Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corey, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. To learn more, visit elwoodnationalforge.com. Again, your final here from Warren Area High School. It's the Villa Victors 50, the Warren Dragons 35. Victors get a big District 10 Region 6 win, and we are here with our Icy Ink player of the game, Villa's Daniela Shaughnessy. First of all, Danielle, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You guys come in, both teams undefeated in region play, hadn't lost to a team in the state of Pennsylvania all season long. Is this the kind of battle you guys expected coming in?
We did. We were preparing all week for this, and we've been preparing. It's all about preparation with Villa basketball. We always want to make sure that we are preparing. We have we make sure we have all their plays, everything that we do, and it's about sharing the ball and getting ready to be and win. Because honestly,
and it seemed like that preparation certainly paid off at the start of the game. You guys raced out to a 19-3 lead. They kind of battled back, got within 2 there early in the third quarter. And then you guys took a timeout. What did you guys talk about in that timeout?
we talked about fouling and just being able to guard the ball without fouling, and also talking about how we need to finish layups and we need to go in and go strong.
And then in the fourth quarter, it seemed like you were able to kind of assert yourself a little bit in the low post there. Take advantage of some of the youth and inexperience that the Dragons have down low. Is that something that you guys felt would be successful for you, is going down into that low post area?
Yeah, with their defense, we saw that the middle would be open, so it was just really easy for me to get open in that position, and it was really my teammates that passed me the ball that helped me to get the open shots.
And coming into the game, Jaden McBride's your second leading scorer. Didn't get her first point until she headed to the free throw line with a couple of minutes left in the game. If somebody had told you coming in that she's not going to have a point, you guys are still going to have an 8-point lead late in the fourth quarter. That's got to be a testament to just the depth and balance of scoring that you have.
Yeah, really, it is. It just shows that we need to be able to share the ball, and everyone has an equal opportunity depending on what team we play and what defense they're in and just all that.
And again, this is, something you guys haven't lost to a District 10 opponent in about 3 years now.
Yeah.
But you come out strong, you assert yourself, and then you take care of business on the road in what was a pretty, hostile environment for high school. But how do you guys use this momentum to propel you going forward as you finish off the region schedule and look ahead to the postseason?
I think every win just helps us to feel more sound with ourselves, and it just helps us create better bond and be able to know who we are as a team and how we function as a team.
All right, Villa's Danielle O'Shaughnessy, our Icy Inc. player of the game. Thank you so much for stopping by. Congratulations again.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, so that again will just about do it for us. Our final here from Warren. It's Villa 50, Warren 35. The Victors take sole possession of first place in District 10, Region 6. Andy, if we could take a look, I'll give you some time to do some math here. I know you're stronger at mathing than I am, so we'll let you do the mathing as we get ready to give you our final stats. Again, brought to you tonight by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close. Again, that was Danielle O'Shaughnessy, our Icy Ink player of the game. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy. Also want to say thank you to Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com. And Freedom Investment Management Group. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Give us a call at 814-726-9728. Proudly serving Warren County for 30 years. And again, it's always a great day at Warren Tire Center. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com. And now let's take a look at our final stats, again brought to you by Warren General Hospital.
All right, for Villa, a total of 50 points, 12 in the first, 8 in the second, 11 in the third, 19 in the fourth. It was Danielle O'Shaughnessy, our player of the game, leading the way with 17 points. Carissa Dunham finished with 12, 10 of which came in the first half. Lena Walls with 11, and Jaden McBride with 8, all from the free throw line, all in the fourth quarter for Villa. And for Warren, total of 35, 3 in the first, 11 in the second, 12 in the third, 9 in the fourth. There's Emma Roman leading the way with 12 points, Riley Childress with 9, Alana Stewart with 8, Gracie Roman with 4, and Sammy Roman with 2 for their total of 35.
Again, those were our final stats brought to you by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. And Andy, any final thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I think it played out. I wasn't too surprised at how it played out. Well, of course, Villa goes up 16 early, and you're thinking, oh, boy, this could get away from Warren in a hurry. And it didn't. And they got it as close as 2 there to open the third quarter, and Villa pushed back. And every time Warren made a run, Villa pushed back. It was just one of those things. It's tough. It's tough getting down that big early against a really good team. And Warren fought and fought and fought. And Villa, again, had the answer every time. 12 of 14 from the line in the fourth quarter to help seal the deal. I just thought really just a well-played ball game on both sides between obviously two of the absolute premier programs in District 10.
Yeah, and we had spoken at length with Warren coach Lisa Levan, and this was certainly one of those games they were going to use as a measuring stick. And it seemed like Villa really just came out and just punched them right in the mouth to start this thing. It had some leftover struggles offensively from that game Tuesday night against McDowell. Again, this is a toughest week of the season at home for them, playing against McDowell and then Villa. But again, it took them till almost the final 3 minutes of the first half before they really found any kind of rhythm offensively. And again, you just credit the Villa defense with coming out with a great game plan to shut down the Dragon offense.
Yeah, again, credit goes both ways. Credit obviously to Villa defensively, especially in the half court. They were excellent tonight. You can see why they're so difficult to score on. And for Warren, they could have let the game get away from them. They didn't. So I think a lot to build on from both squads. Obviously, Villa taking over sole possession of first place in Region 6, but both of these teams, and they'll see each other again in Erie. But again, both of these teams, as we hit the latter stages of January, have extremely, extremely high expectations, beyond just what awaits them in the regular season.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here from Warren Area High School. Again, your final Villa 50, Warren 35. For Andy Close, this is Brian Hagberg saying thank you, everyone, for watching, and have a wonderful Thursday evening.